Let us recite the national anthem. Land and sea of Zambia, proud and free. Land of wake and joy in unity. The struggle for their rights, we won freedom's fight. Oh, I'm strong and free. Africa is our own motherland. Fashion we can place by those who dance. Let us show our people join as one. Brothers under the sun. Oh, I'm strong and free. One land and one nation is our pride. Dignity and peace in Zambia's pride. Like a noble eagle in the sky. Zambia, praise to thee. Oh, I'm strong and free. Praise thee, praise thee, praise thee. Let's praise Zambia, Zambia, Zambia. Free may we stand. Under the flag of our land. Zambia, praise to thee. Oh, I'm strong and free. As we remain standing, we're going to have a prayer from Canisius Secondary School. Oh, good. Father, we give look with favor at us and hear our church. Bless the people of our land and bless our people. Give our misunderstanding and just love one another. Give wisdom to our brothers
Okay, we can take our seats. Good morning. Good morning to distinguished guests, sponsors, representatives from our invited schools, teachers, pupils, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the board, management, staff, and pupils of Canisius Secondary School, I warmly welcome you all to our Careers Day. We are honored by your presence and thank you for joining us, especially our invited school sponsors and exhibitors. As a Jesuit school, we are guided by the universal apostle preferences, especially the call to accompany young people in the creation of hope-filled future. Today's Careers Day reflects this commitment by helping our leaders make informed decisions about their education, careers, and future service to society. We sincerely thank you, our sponsors, partners, for their generous support in making this event possible. Once again, you are all most welcome, and we wish you a productive, inspiring, and enjoyable Careers Day. Let me now take you through the geography of the school. We have the convenience rooms for the adults. They are located just after that entrance door on the back. On the right, it's for the ladies, and on the left, it is for the males. Then for the pupils, for the girls, it is located as you come out of this door. You turn to your right ahead of you, you're going to see the convenience rooms. And then for the boys, they are on the far end. So once you reach the ladies, you continue forward and you're going to find the ladies' rooms. For now, I'm going to call upon the MC to take it down.
Good morning. Welcome to 7th edition of the Education and Careers Fair. This is the most attended so far from the time we started. I welcome you all. So when I call your school, please give me an oye. Chikankata oye! Chikankata oye! Kasa oye! Chikuni girls oye! St. Joseph's oye! Kauma oye! Batoka oye! Makapuka girls oye! That's it. St. Patrick's oye! Monte Boni oye! Namyanga oye! St. Leopold's oye! Canisius oye! Welcome. Let's hope I'm not left out any school. Your director of the program this morning, Emmanuel, managing volunteer, 1998. At this point, I call upon the headmaster of the school to come and officially open the program. Good morning. My name is Mwana. The last of ceremony, it might seem to be short, that is my elder brother. I am a product of Canisius, I'm a product of St. Edmunds. So to our distinguished sponsors, representatives from various institutions and organizations, my fellow head teachers, invited guests, dear pupils, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome you to Canisius Secondary School for our Careers Day. And I extend a special welcome to the learners and staff from invited schools. Your presence reflects the importance of working together to support the education and the future of our young people. Careers Day provides our learners with an opportunity to explore different career paths, discover their talents, and gain the knowledge, skills, and values needed to make informed decisions about their future. As a Jesuit school, Catholic school, we are guided by universal apostolic preferences. 4 of them. The first one, to guide young people to God, because we're a mission school. The second one, to be able to journey with the poor. The third is to take care of our environment. The fourth is the reason we are meeting today, to accompany the young in the hope-filled future. And we hope you are going to utilize this day. I sincerely thank our sponsors, the Zambia National Commercial Bank, Zanaco. We are grateful. Make sure as you graduate, you open an account with them. It's our bank, it's your bank, and we are here to support us. We are grateful. The Zambia Electricity Supply Company, ZESCO. These are our companies. Talk to them. Who knows? You might be the next chief executive officer. We are grateful for their support. Tech Master, Zambia Institute of Chartered Accountants, ZICA. You're able to see the t-shirt I'm putting on. The business class. Let's utilize the opportunity. Evaluation College, thank you so much for the help and support. Then Gas Peter, this is our chairperson for the alumni. Thank you so much, Mr. Stowe. The Higher Education Loans and Scholarship Board, we are grateful. They have been always coming through, and I'm sure as people, if you are interested, as you get to higher education, it's very expensive for
for the opportunities to get the scholarship. Talk to them, and they'll guide. National Institute of Public Administration, NIPA, yeah, also here. Thank you so much. Your support will inspire many young people as they prepare for their future careers. To you, our pupils, I encourage you to participate actively, ask questions, make the most of this valuable day. I also thank all the invited schools and members of staff whose dedication has made this event possible. I wish you all a fruitful, inspiring, and successful career ahead. Thank you so much, and may God bless you all.
Okay, thank you very much. At this point, before we proceed, I'd like to know the people in front of us, made up of alumni as well as our sponsors who are asked to introduce themselves. That's the name. If they were at this school when they left their current occupation, I'll start with Dennis here.
Thank you. Dennis Kauru. I was at Canisius in 1996 is when I left. 1996, 12B. I'm an economist by profession. Moses Champo at Wende, working for Zesco as an engineer. Thank you.
My name is Eric Mbenga. I'm with Zanaco, one of the sponsors, and I'm based in Choma. Thank you so much.
Good morning. My name is Anthony Charadima. I'm the branch manager for Zanaco, Monte branch. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Adam Jacobs with Choma branch Zanaco. I was at Canisius 2018. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Trisha Mbenga. I'm here to represent Inglewood College from Saka. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Engineer Hajaram Goma. I was here from 1985 to 1989. I'm part of the alumni.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Moses Tutoshi. I'm the Business Development and Corporate Services Manager for Zika. I must mention that the Zika President, Mr. Joseph Matimba, was at Canisius.
All right, Chokwa from Canisius Secondary School, Canisius Institution. Dr. Ambrose Mwonga was here in 2003. Good morning, everyone. My name is Uras Kalamba. I was at Canisius Secondary School. Canisius Oye! Canisius Oye! Yes, I'm in Zanaco.
Good morning, everyone. This is Bear from Canisius Secondary School.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Afran Chasaratupa. I'm the customer relations representing NIPA this morning. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Mr. Mele from St. Thomas. Thank you.
Good morning to you all. I'm Hamwinga, the deputy head teacher at St. Joseph Secondary School.
morning, everyone. My name is Matongo Maombi. I'm from Zesco. And I was at Canisius. I left in 1998.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Gates Patrick Hamadore. I'm from Canisius 24 exit, currently at Zesco M&E expert. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Mr. Banda, a teacher at Canisius Secondary School, and I left this place in 2011. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Yeah, my name is Thomas Gadabe, head of department mathematics at Joseph Secondary School. I was here in 1999, then I left to Kamule. So I should have completed here in 2003. And I met a good number of friends I last saw 27 days ago.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mr. Andrea Video, a teacher at St. Edmunds.
Good morning, everyone. My name is George Kaiba. I work for Zesco.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Margaret Chibwe, Canisius Secondary School.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Gift Msemuna, a teacher from Canisius Secondary School.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Mrs. Mamo from St. Joseph Secondary School.
Good morning, everyone. Nalo is my name from Kawana Secondary School.
Good morning. My name is Philip Musoma. I was here in 2003.
Career Zoe! Career Zoe! Good morning, I'm Chiseng Fungulo, and I'm an agroeconomist. I was here in 2003.
Good morning, comrades. I am Jipun Zamani Zamwanga, a teacher at St. Patrick's, raised and groomed by the Sisters of Charity at Chikuni Girls, and that's 2004. Good morning, I'm Jiong Tinta. I'm a teacher at Alumni Secondary School and alumni of Choma Secondary School.
Mrs. Mamo is my name, extension.
Good morning, Mr. Sivan B, HOD Business and Finance, Mazaka Girls Secondary School, St. Edmunds Secondary School, people.
Morning, everyone. I'm 2003 intake, and I am a communication officer.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Malia. I'm 2003 exits. I'm a marketer, Zambia Institute of Marketing.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Chindu, I'm your host. I'm the career teacher at this school. I'm the reason we're here.
Okay, thank you very much. The best professions, the best careers, they all begin with the teacher. So thank you very much to all the teachers for the work that you are doing. So the way our program will be, we'll have various talks on various disciplines, just maybe 5-7 minutes. After which we have breakaway sessions. That's where we have the details in terms of which career path we want to take or which course we want to study after we finish school. I already introduced myself, so we'll begin our program. We need to understand where we are coming from, where we are going, and where we are. I will invite Canisius Secondary to just come under 5 minutes to give us the brief history, general introduction of our career fair.
Good morning once more, everyone. So, like I mentioned earlier, I was at Canisius. I came here in 1992 as a small boy, and I left in 1996. As I begin my welcome remarks, I just want to acknowledge the presence of the headmaster of Canisius and the other schools that are represented here. I will not go through them in the interest of time. And also just want to recognize the sponsors who have made it possible for us to be here today. So we have Sanaco, ZESCO, Techmasters, Zika, Idlin Horn, NIPA, Higher Educational Loans and Scholarship Boards, and Dengas Teachers. We are very grateful to these organizations, and we are also grateful to the Canisius alumni who have also contributed financially as well as in different ways for us to be here today. I also want to recognize all members of staff as well as careers teachers and all other schools staff that are here today. I just want to say thank you to the headmaster of Canisius and the school that they have allowed us as former pupils who are seated here like you today to be coming here and talking to the current pupils just to try and motivate you to think of different careers that currently exist. We started this program in the year 2018, and we have been here every year except for when we have COVID. So that's why this is the 7th edition of this. And we started with very few people, just Canisius, and then neighboring schools, and then other schools that also come here. And we're very grateful that we're able to offer this to you all. We are very proud as the former pupils to be hosting everyone who's here today. The MC did a roll call of who's here. And just looking at the number of schools, I believe if I was a lady, I would have been shedding tears right now. You know, because it's encouraging that so many people are learning. And it is also good that our sponsors are able to see how many lives are being impacted by the generosity to help us to be here today. I have a message from the alumni. Alumni is basically the former students, for those who didn't know. So I have a message for you to just want to encourage all of you to pay full attention to all the discussions that will be done here. I also want to encourage you to take notes, okay? Take notes. Where you are not clear, there's going to be an opportunity, like the MC has said afterwards, to have a plenary where you'll be able to ask questions, so that you can ask questions. Because believe you me, I don't know when you have another opportunity like this to learn about the different careers. So I want to encourage you all to learn not only about careers, but also about discipline, about the hard work, the integrity, the resilience, and most importantly, service to all. That is what's going to make you a stand-up person when you go into society. One day, many of you are going to return to this very stage where we are here today, but you are going to come back not as learners, but you are going to come back as doctors. You are going to come back as engineers, teachers, entrepreneurs, lawyers, accountants, pilots, scientists, leaders. Maybe some of you will be MPs. And yes, one of you is going to come back here possibly as a president, isn't it? So please take this guidance that you are going to get here very, very serious. As I conclude, Mr. MC, as I conclude, I wanted to try and fit within the time given to me to lead by example to my fellow colleagues, so that as they come to speak to you, they will also stick to time so that we can manage the time properly. But as I conclude, I just want to reaffirm the commitment of Canisius Alumni Association that we remain committed to supporting Careers Day every single year. So next year, we will be back here again, and we are going to bring even more different careers so that you can learn more, and we'll try and get also other higher education institutions so that you may know what they have to offer to those different universities and colleges that you'll be going to. We'll continue investing our time, our resources, and our knowledge, even our experience, just to ensure that you are all mentored. We believe that every young person deserves guidance so that you can make informed decisions on your future careers. Are you following what I'm saying? Okay. I just want to thank everyone once again for making this event possible, and I wish a fruitful, engaging, and inspiring day. And together, let us continue building a tradition where today's learners become tomorrow's leaders. Are you listening? I want us to build a tradition where today's learners become tomorrow's leaders. And tomorrow's leaders should return to come and lift those who will follow. Okay? This is the true spirit of Canisius. Canisians know that monity, I didn't hear you, monity, which means having been instructed, we follow better things. That is what Canisians believe in. So thank you everyone, God bless you, and enjoy the 7th Careers Day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Carol, for that. So we begin now with diving into the various career paths. Every career is important. There's no career that is beneath the other. You need to approach whatever approach you choose with the passion that you deserve. Some careers look prestigious and others, well, that is the name of the game. Others, you hate engineers also. Others, they call themselves counsels. Yeah, others are doctors. Yeah. So we've got various professions here who motivate us in their various career paths. Starting with the first career, combined, we have accounting, banking, and finance. So it's a privilege to speak to you. Last year we spoke to a different group, and my line is always never give up, everything is possible. So that boy who failed mathematics for 3 years ends up becoming an accountant. That is my background. I'm an accountant by profession. My full name is, if I have to go by the profession, I'm FZK FCCA. So to take us through this presentation, I will invite Kwachimumba, branch manager from Indo.
Good morning. My name is Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You know, I'm very grateful. I don't want to start. You know, English is not my first language. So let me write on the area protocols observed, if I may be allowed. It's because it's my good morning. You are not lively. Maybe I can step down. I don't need to step down. 5 minutes, okay, no problem. Good morning. My task is very simple. Why do I say so? Because I've been doing the same thing. It was like this dude this side. It's simple. Don't join the finance world. It's not for you. I'm being honest. I'm honest. So what do you need? You might be amazed. I'm sure the engineers here, the health practitioners, the banking fraternity does not choose. You can be an engineer, you will come in, will transform you. I think my fellow bankers will attest to that. Will transform you into a finance expert. So banking is basically taking up deposits, looking out for accounts. You can be an engineer, you can be what, but the banking fraternity can take you on. However, financial business have got an diploma in the banking and financial services, and advanced diploma in banking and financial services. I'm part qualified with SCCA. I've got a Zika, I'm a Zika associate member, and I hold a bachelor's degree in finance, and I have a master's in financial services. And with one creature that has been giving me a headache, I'll tell you that learning does not end. What's the way it goes so that you know how to speak English? I'm trying to boast, trying to give you a CV. What this is trying to tell you is that it's not a space where that the man in the background woke me up and said, "Dude, you have to come." So those that want to come in the breakout sessions will give you more details, and it will be a question and answer. I won't be boring you like speaking like this. It could be a question and answer. We'll bear it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So that's a little bit, the 2% on banking. For more details, breakout session, you will find a ULA finance and accounting. That's where you come. Our
main branches of engineering. We are looking at civil and structures. We are looking at electrical, electronic and software. We are looking at chemical and biomeds. And the last one, we are looking at also aerospace engineering. So basically, everything that you see, what you're sitting on is an art of engineering. My name is Alhaji Woma. I am a product of Canisius. I was here from 1985 to 1989. I've worked for a 18 years. I run my own company at the moment. So those who are interested now, I think we'll talk more when we go to the breakout session. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was very brief. Okay, we move on. Defense and security. This is a very lucrative profession. And we are blessed today that we have one of our own to come and encourage the team. I'll call upon Officer Philip under 5 minutes. So those who are aspiring to join the Defense Forces, Mr. Yusa.
Good morning. How are you today? Okay. So mine is simple. We're going to detail when we go into our breakaway sessions, but basically, defense is broad. Whichever career you decide to go into, there's always space for you in the defense because all the careers are there. You can be a doctor, you can be an accountant, you are there. You can be an engineer. In the defense, we all need you. So we'll talk more in the breakout session. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. At the end of the day, we need to take care of our well-being and our health. So it's time to listen to Dr. Ambrose on medicine and health.
Good morning, everyone. Are you healthy? Are you sure? You can look healthy, but you are not healthy, isn't it? Are you healthy? Okay. So I'm Dr. Monga, medical doctor, and I would like to assure you that so long as people are alive, they will foresee. And they will need someone who can bring them back to health. So it's a good career prospect because your neighbor is a potential source of income. Your brother is a potential source of income. So there is room for all of you. The health profession is wide. Not everyone needs to be a doctor. If you want to be in the health sector, you can be a nurse, you can be a pharmacist, you can be a pathologist who just looks at specimen, you can work in the lab. So there is room for a lot of people in the health sector, and depending on the strengths that you have, you will find your place. But you should always be assured that so long as someone is working and is alive, they will need you. So come to the health sector and we will help take care of people. And also be encouraged that people are also living risky lives, which is more business for you, isn't it? All right, so in the breakaway sessions, you can come, we will talk about health sciences in all aspects, which means we'll cover everything. It's not just about being a medical doctor. If you are head of anything that you are interested in, whether physiotherapy, pharmacy, nursing, we will help guide you, and hope we have a good session together. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Joe. We move on to our next category, media and journalism. Our right, Madam Mawambi.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Is the morning good? It's good to have you back here. As introduced, I'm Matongo Maumbi. I was at Canisius in 1994 up to 21st November 1998. I've been asked to talk about media. I've been in media since the year 2000, and I don't see myself leaving media. The communication that we are doing is all about media. How you got the information of the careers fair is about the media. How you watch the World Cup, how you communicate with everything is about media, journalism, and communication. So in media, it's very interesting, because one thing I can tell you is that I've traveled the world because of being in the media. I've met people that you cannot ordinarily meet. If President Haile Hichilema were to come here as a media, I'll be given a priority to talk to the president. Not to discard other professions, but that in every profession that we are in, that we put ourselves to be in, if you put in your all, you will actually excel. We will share more in our breakout session. And one thing that I picked from banking and finance, in the media, if you are not honest, you shall not make it. Because we talk about information, misinformation, and disinformation. We share more about what that entails, because simply misinformation is where you know it's a lie or it's wrong information, but you don't know it's wrong information. And you are busy spreading news that Mr. Maumbi cut his dreadlocks, because you can't see what's at my back. Okay? And then when you move to disinformation, it's where you know it is a lie. And you are busy telling people that the careers fair has been cancelled, so we need to travel back. You know it is a lie, you are spreading. Information spreads very fast. So it is about honesty, it's about dignity, and in all that our colleagues do, in all the professions that our colleagues do, it's information that is delivered to the people that makes them understand, be safe, and do the right things that they do. Same with public relations, you are there to protect the worthiness of your organization so that the public can actually be in good relation with everyone. So for those that would want to explore media, communication, public relations, we will share more in our breakout session. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So in our breakout session, the same speakers, you will find them there, but please make sure you go through all the disciplines. Don't restrict yourself to only one field, because you need to hear both sides before you can finally settle for what you want. A very warm welcome to Pemba. I missed you. Pemba Secondary, oye! Thank you very much for coming. I will allow 2 more short presentations before we can have some speeches from our cooperating partners. At this point, I'll call Mr. Gates to take us through monitoring and evaluation. Just some few insights to understand what monitoring and evaluation is all about.
CCOA. CCOA. Like I introduced myself, my name is Gates Patrick Wamatoe from Canisius, class of 24. From wherever you are seated, I'm able to spot you. And I don't know which part of the country each and every one of you are from. I know people are wondering, what is this guy talking about? But I'm sure that have visited whichever part of the country you are from. As I earlier said, I'm a monitoring and evaluation expert. What we actually do is track progress on projects, on activities that are happening around the country. So I remember last time I was talking to the headmaster, I was telling him, he said, now I'm in Northern Province. So I'm usually hovering around the country. If you are one that likes to move around, then you have to consider doing monitoring and evaluation. So what is monitoring and evaluation? Like I said, it's a systematic collection of data on different projects, programs, and contracts. It's cross-cutting. Before joining ZESCO Limited, where I am right now as an M&E expert, I was working for USA in Zambia. So whichever path that you might want to take, as long as there is M&E involved, trust me, you'll be able to move around, not only in Zambia, but in other countries as well. So why M&E? M&E is very important. Probably, I'm thinking to myself, as you are seated there, you are your own project. So you have to track your progress, the milestones, and everything in between. For instance, let me break it down for you. As I was coming in, I could actually see from another end that there's a project that is taking place. Those of you that came from Monze, there's a project that is taking place around this road. That's a solar initiative, ZESCO solar initiative. So my role, or rather my duty, is to come at the beginning of the project to see how the project is moving. That's the beginning of the project. Midline, is the project on time? Is it on schedule? Is it within the budget costings? What are the milestones that have been achieved? What are the challenges and what are the risks? And in an event that any risks, we are able to offer recommendations. So I really want to implore you to consider doing monitoring and evaluation. Come to our space. I'll be doing the presentations so that we can interact more, learn more on the importance of monitoring and evaluation. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We are right on schedule. I'll shift my attention now to our cooperating partners. The first one to go will be the Zambia Institute of Chartered Accountants. We invite Mr. Moses Toshi to come and take us through the summarized briefing. They've got a desk set up outside, so we can visit that desk also during the breakout session.
Good morning once again. I'm from ZICA, Zambia Institute of Chartered Accountants. We are regulators of the accountancy profession in Zambia, but also ultimately we do offer education and training of accountants through our tuition partners. Why are we here? We are here to shake your brains. Are we together? You're not excited? We are here to shake your brains and also help you in terms of building your future. So I will not say much, but look forward to the breakaway sessions. And also I want to just thank the organizers for inviting us. We are becoming a friend to you. I think we did sponsor the golf tournament. And also being part of this really means a lot to us. So we look forward to discussing with you about becoming an accountant. Every time I have sessions such as those, I always talk about understand the career path you are choosing. Most of you at this stage, you may be at crossroads. You don't know which way you are going. So this session is really something that you need to embrace and make sure that you take advantage of our presence here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We also have in attendance Evening Horn College. They didn't want to be left out. I will invite Mr. Chisha to come through.
Very much. Good morning, everyone. Good, we are so excited to be here. As introduced, I'm Jisha Blenga, representing Evelyn One College. How many of us here have heard of Evelyn One College before? Okay, I can see hands. Let's clap for ourselves. Great, great. So Evelyn One College, ladies and gentlemen, you know you're in grade 12 now, no longer boys and girls. So Evelyn One College is a government-owned institution based in Lusaka, with over 45 programs, which we will be able to run through together when we come to the sessions. But one thing I'd like to tell you is that I want to thank you so much, the organizers, the headmaster, the leadership in the school, for putting together such a very important task. Trust me, what you are doing here is you are carving out a career for yourselves. This is what you've always wanted to be, okay? You've taken so much time in your education, 12 years. You no longer take so much time anymore. The longest period you've spent in your lives is what you've taken, the 12 years. Going forward, you no longer take so much time, okay? But so what is important is these 12 years you've spent, come out with a bang. Come out with a what? Bang, right? 6 points, period. Once you get good results, trust me, you'll be at liberty to choose any program that you want to do. Because if you don't get good results from here, trust me, we'll be negotiating. We'll be saying, no, you can't do this program because you don't have mathematics or you don't have this. So the best thing to do is don't waste your time. Come out with very good grades, okay? Most of the things that have been said here, we have all those programs. The accountants that you've heard, we have all those programs. All the things that have been discussed, all those programs are available. And as you've been guided, take time to go through all the places that are being, all the institutions that are exhibiting, so that you have a wide, area of choices so for you to choose from, okay? I'll give you an example of myself. In grade 7, I wanted to be a pilot. Do you see that? But I ended up being a marketer. But that's grade 7. So from grade 7 to grade 12, it was about 5 years. You can change what you want to do, but not for you guys. You guys now, you have to execute your decisions, right? Because you just remain with one term. After term 3, you are coming to join us in the tertiary education sector, okay? So I wish you the very best, and you share more when you come to join us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next is MIPA. MIPA is also in the house. I'll invite their representative to come and take us through a summary of what we expect to see when we break out.
Thank you so much, the Master Program, and thank you so much, fellow members. I know my name is Frank Chazagachupa. I'm coming from the National Institute of Public Administration, and going by the name National Institute of Public Administration, we are the anchor of public administration as well as governance issues. So as I stand this morning, I just want first and foremost to acknowledge the presence of the guest honor, as well as the organizing team, the management of this great institution, Canisius, as well as the fellow sponsors of this wonderful gathering. And also allow me to acknowledge your presence, our fellow learners. Remember, we are all learners. We are learning every day, so we are equally the same. We are here as National Institute of Public Administration to partner with you. Our current registrar, Mr. Nasele, happened to be one of the teachers from this institution some years back. And every time you mention that I'm going to Canisius, he always remembers those who do. Yes. So we are happy to be part of this event. In summary, who can tell me when NIPA was established? The year NIPA was established. Anyone who can tell? Should I put a price there? Okay, there's a 50 for grab. Who can tell me the year from the learners? Okay, I have the skill 100 for grab. Who can tell me? No, we closed the offer. Thank you so much. So NIPA was established in 1963 before Zambia got its independence. So we are happy, and NIPA has evolved over the years. I'm sure we'll share more details when we meet outside. But in a nutshell, NIPA is anchored on 4 pillars. These pillars are mandatory public service training and certification. When I mentioned mandatory, we are the only institution given the mandate to certify the civil servants or the civil service employees. As well as under that, we offer a number of things to be able to learn. Then apart from that pillar, we have the pillar number 2, which is academia, where we are offering all these programs, business management, legal, as well as health courses. Then apart from that, we have a 3rd pillar, which is research, innovation, and collaboration, where we collaborate with other institutions outside Zambia. Then apart from that, the other pillar we've adopted is the commercialization of business entities. What are we saying? We are saying as a government institution, we don't want to work as the way we look at government institutions. We want to be innovative and make sure that we participate in the business sector. So in a nutshell, that's what NIPA is offering. So when we break for those sessions, please come through so that you can understand and learn more about your National Institute of Public Administration. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, NIPA. So please go to NIPA as well. I will now invite a very critical institution at this point. As you venture into university education, secondary, we have free education, but when you reach there, don't say there is no money, I can't go to school. We've got the higher education loans and scholarship board also part of us here to give us a presentation on how we can access their services.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay, I had introduced myself earlier. My name is Chisela. I'm Manager of Corporate Affairs at the Higher Education Loans and Scholarships Board. I'm going to talk to you about the 3 main products that we have as Higher Education Loans and Scholarships Board, in short, HELSB. So we are the institution that is mandated to offer student loans, scholarships, and grants to eligible Zambians. Remember, I've said Zambians, eh? So it doesn't matter where one is coming from. If you are eligible, then we are able to give you any of these services. So I'll start with the student loan. We are currently offering student loans at 10 public universities only. If you apply at any of the 10 public universities that I'm going to mention, then you will be eligible for applying for a student loan from us. So we have Copperbelt University, Chalimbana University, Mokua University, Kapasa Makasa University. We have University of Zambia, Zambia University College of Technology, Levi Wanawasa Medical University. We have Kwame Nkrumah University, Mulugushi University, and Palagana University. So in total, we have 10 public institutions. So all the careers, I think, that were being mentioned here, these universities do offer those programs at the 10 public universities. Who is eligible? You must be Zambian with a green national registration card. I want to believe since you're in grade 12, you all have your NRCs. What are you waiting for? You're below age? Yes. Oh, sorry about that. Unfortunately, for you to apply for this service, you should have a green national registration card. You must have left grade 12 4 years prior to entering university, meaning for you who are completing grade 12 in 2026, you will be eligible in 2027, 2028, 2029, and 2030. So you're going to have 4 years in which you can apply for this service. After that, you will not be eligible for the award. Are we clear? God forbid, but it happens you do not perform very well at the end of this year. You can still sit for your exams next year. Meaning in 2028 you'll be eligible, but we are going to count the first exam that you wrote. Are we clear? When it comes to the 4 years. Please, this is important. If you finish grade 12 and you wait after 4 years to come and apply for the service, you will not be eligible for the offer. You must be below the age of 27. Maximum is 26. So you can be 16, 17, up to 26 at the time you're applying for this service. If you be 27 at the time you'll be applying, it means you are not eligible. Are we clear? You can only be offered a student loan at those institutions that I had mentioned. If you apply at any other university that is not on our list or on our scheme, unfortunately, we won't be able to offer you a student loan. So the student loan comprises of tuition fees, accommodation fees, meal allowance. We have what we call book allowance and project allowance for those that are in their final years. So the duration of the program is mostly 4 years. But depending on the program of study that you have picked, you may be doing engineering, which is maybe 5 years or 6 years, depending on the university you've gone to, or you may be doing medicine. At the University of Zambia is, I think, 7 years still. Levy and CPU is 6 years. So meaning for that duration, government will be sponsoring you. Are we clear? This is a student loan. So if your parents can afford to take you to higher education, please do not get this service. Do not apply for this service if your parents can afford. Are we clear? And then sometimes, yes, they can afford, but they can only do so much. We have different categories. We have 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100%. So you only apply for 100% if you know your parents or your guardians cannot afford to pay your school fees or your tuition fees. Are we clear? Okay, so we have another service, which is the student scholarship. For the scholarship, we have signed MOUs with different countries that are offering us scholarships. So it means we send students who are Zambians with Green National Registration Card to go and study abroad. Unlike the student loan, for this service, we are extremely careful when selecting. So you must have scored very well at grade 12. Meaning we want to pick the cream to go and represent Zambia. If you want to do medicine and want to study medicine in Morocco, as an example, you must have scored between 1 and 3. Are we clear? In 5 subjects, English, Maths inclusive, and relevant subjects of the program that you want to study. For example, you're in secondary school and your subject combination is English, Maths, Science, Chitonga, History, and then you want to do medicine. Not even the University of Zambia will get you. Yes. This is why this fair is extremely important. You need to understand the combination of your subjects is very important when applying for some of these services. Are we clear? So for example, you want to go to China, you want to start any type of engineering. We expect that you were doing physics, chemistry, and biology when you're applying for an engineering program, medical program. So all science-based programs, you should have all the sciences standing on their own. Are we clear? So let me just go through the countries where we offer these services at very fast. So we have Algeria, we have China, Cuba, Egypt, Thailand, India, Mauritius, Morocco, China, Georgia, Serbia, Australia, South Korea, Tunisia, and the UK. So the UK, hello. The UK most is only those, it's not for undergraduates, it's for those that are going to do masters, but it's one of the countries where we send Zambians to. So if you are interested in studying abroad, which I would want to encourage you to do because it is a scholarship, it's not a student loan, so you don't have to pay back anything. Yes. There are Zambians who sat here just like you and they've gone to study abroad. Don't let anyone tell you they've already picked people from Lusaka. No. These services, remember I said when I was starting, they are for Zambians. And you being a Zambian who has scored very well and you want to study a certain program that we have advertised, please apply for these services. You will need a green national registration card, of course your statement of results. You will need a passport. For you to go abroad, you won't use your NRC, you will use a passport, right? So for those of you that don't have a passport, don't have an NRC, this is the time to get one. Are we clear? Yes. So, depending on the country, this I want you to understand very clearly. Depending on the country will tell us the conditions of who should apply for this service. Right? The scholarships, we set the conditions, but for the scholarships, the host countries set the conditions. And among the conditions is that you will be tested for HIV, hepatitis B, you will also be tested for pregnancy for ladies, you will be tested for COVID. We all know COVID to our polite. Hello? Yes, but HIV, if we find that you have all these things, you've even passed your interviews with us, but at the time we are doing medicals, you are found with HIV, unfortunately, you cannot travel. Those are the conditions for that country and not for Zambia. Are we clear? Here we do not discriminate, right? Yes. What the other thing I'm trying to encourage you right now is that HIV is real. So take care of yourself so that you do not miss out on such opportunities based on being careless. Some of these girls you are seeing, they have sugar daddies. Then you want her, you sleep with her, you get infected. Imagine at the time you are about to go to China, your mother has already been given a testimony in church. Russia. The first one in my family, the first one to be educated from my village, for example, then you are found that you are pregnant. Yes, there is nothing like I'm going to abort. At the time we are doing the medicals, if you are found wanting, unfortunately you will not go. And ladies, if you do not go, where is that boy? He has already traveled. Yes, these things happen. Huh? They knew you will remain with 9 months. After that, maybe your parents will be good enough to say, go back to school. You come to us, we give you a student loan, or you don't. Maybe you just remain in the village. You think where he has gone to Russia, he'll be thinking of you and that child. No, he won't. He will find even a very beautiful girl that side. Yes. Trust me, he will. Even these ladies you are seeing here today, If they go and they leave you here and you failed, you don't want to do anything, or immediately you leave school, all you're thinking of is, no, my uncle said if I start selling in the shop, I'll be making money. Money is good, but so is education. Are we clear? Get educated, then all these good things will come to you. So what comprises of a scholarship? The host country will be paying for your tuition fees, they'll also be paying for your accommodation. The Republic of Zambia, through the this institution that I'm representing, Higher Education Loans and Scholarships Board, will pay for your return ticket and will also be giving you a stipend every month, an allowance in dollars. Every month you'll be receiving an allowance whilst you are a student on scholarship, sponsored by the Republic of Zambia. Guys, you can do it. Apply yourselves. Between now and October, when you start your exams, a lot can change. It's up to you. I know right now you're in groups, 5, maybe 3 or 2. Some of your friends, the moment they say, let's write a test, they will write and they will pass. For you, you need to apply yourself. Do it. Because you will go this side, this other person will go this side. There are people I've never seen that I went to school with from the time I left. Probably they've never seen me, or they've seen me because they've seen me on TV, maybe. Yes. Yes. That's the way life is. So if you're going to be yoked with that person who is extremely naughty in school, you'll be surprised at the end of the year that he has even passed and you have failed. Maybe his parents are able to send him to China. For you, the only way to go to China is through this institution. And for us, we are saying you need to have mastered it well. You need to have passed. Are we clear? Do we have any girls who are under KGS, keeping girls in school? Please raise your hands. Okay. So for those of you under this program, you can apply at any college, any trade school, or any of the universities I have mentioned, but they have to be public, not private. Are you getting me? So for you, you should even be very proud because this is a grant. If you want, I'm not saying because you have this grant, then don't apply for the scholarship. You can apply for the scholarship if you meet the criteria. However, there is a grant under keeping girls in school, and this grant is for you. And please, if you know somebody who was on this scheme and they are home, please encourage them to apply. Any college, any trade school, any university, but the universities should be public, the colleges should be public, the trade schools should be public. The same conditions that the student who's on student loan is getting is the same thing you'll be getting. Only for you, it is a grant, meaning it's free. So there is no need for you immediately after grade 12, you go and get married. Please get educated. The fund is there for government to sponsor you, and you will be sponsored. I have my colleagues with me here. We have some brochures which we will give to each and every one of them. I think we have enough. There is information at the back. That information is extremely important. Please share this with the grade 10s, 11s in your school, so that they also know about this information. Do not keep this information to yourselves. When you close school and you know someone who is struggling, their parents can't send them to school, they got very good results, please tell them about our institution so that they also get educated. Do not be jealous of this information. Hello? So I was given about 10 minutes. I think my 10 minutes is up. Unfortunately, we will not be joining outside. So please, I hope you got my information correctly, and I hope I was as clear as I could be. and that you've learned something about Health Day. We are on all social media platforms. Please, I know you have mobile phones, follow us so that you keep learning and learning more about our institution. So you will each get a brochure, okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We move on now to one of our sponsors. We invite ZESCO Limited to come through. Ms. Nakatwete.
How are you? Okay. The bread shakers, how are we doing up there? Okay, that's great. Yeah, I'm from ZESCO. Katwende is my name. I just want to say, as ZESCO, we are very delighted to be here. And ZESCO is a major producer of electricity, running a lot of projects, including the Rusangu solar plant, where we are targeting to produce about 5 megawatts. I just want to say that we believe in you. ZESCO believes in you. Your sponsors believes in you, your parents and others that are sponsoring you. There is a lot of money that has been spent on you, and everyone is doing everything possible that you get the best education. In terms of teachers, you have the best teachers to give you what you need. So what I'm saying is that you also have that time to make a difference. You know, ZESCO has a lot of professions, including electrical engineers. So an engineer, of course, is a solution, is a problem solver. It brings a technical solution to the problems that the world is facing. And I want to say that this engineer, of course, for you to be an engineer, you have to go to school, which you're already doing. But you have to go further. You have to go to the universities. You have to go to the colleges where you can get your degree in electrical engineering and other engineering courses that are there. So what am I saying? I'm also saying that for you to attend that, it calls for discipline. You have to be disciplined. You have to avoid intoxicating substances. You have to avoid behaviors that are immoral, which are going to take away this opportunity that you have to make it big in this society. Also, to be an engineer, there are courses or there are subjects that are very paramount. These are physics, English, mathematics. Those who are doing admin, it's also an advantage for you. There is also 3D and the machine drawing. It's very cardinal, but I'm saying these are not the only subjects. You also have to ensure that you get good results in other subjects, because it takes the other subjects also to come up with your certificate. So you have to get very good results so that when you apply for these courses that I'm talking about, it will not be a limitation, but it will be an obvious case for you to qualify, because you have good results like 6 points and all that. That will be very good for you to make it in this industry. Of course, in this industry, I want to anchor by saying on one of the core values of ZESCO, that is integrity and teamwork. In engineering or in ZESCO, we believe in teamwork, working together to solve the problems that the world is facing, to provide that technical solution to the world. So in producing this electricity, we are working as a team. It's not one person, but we are working as a team. Different fields, different professions, we come together and we are able to make or to produce that electricity. I also want to say that yourself, you don't look at another person. You are a champion
and we want you not to blame people to say, no, I couldn't do it because of this one. You yourself, you can make that difference. You are the limit to whatever you want to be, because it takes you to make a difference in this world. And I just want to say that you are the best candidate to be an engineer. And engineering is so broad, it's good, because even when you are not given a job in the government or in ZES or elsewhere, you are able to run a business on your own. You are able to do some work on your own. You are able to run a workshop, and you'll be making a lot of money. Thank you for giving me this privilege. I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, Lesco. We are almost there. After the breakout sessions, we are going to have lunch. Lunch will be provided for everyone at the dining, and for our visitors, it will be the staff from here. At this point, allow me to invite You First Bank, Zanaco, to come and deliver their keynote speech, as they are our main sponsors for this event.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. Are we still alive? All right, so since we are You First, Zanaco puts you first, I would like us to just do something together so that we can be energized for a moment, all right? So I'll give a count up to 3, and I want all of us with a big bang to shout, You First. Is that okay? Are we going to do that? All right, at the count of 3, 2, 1. Everybody, You First. Now give us a punch, all right? Because you need to be energetic as a young person. Let's try it again. 3, 2, 1. You First. It sounds better. So I want to write on the protocols already late. And as Zanaco, we are so much excited to be here this afternoon to celebrate this important occasion with you. So I didn't come alone. I think the other colleagues have introduced themselves, but most importantly, I also came with my boss, who happens to be Mr. Chanel, our cluster manager. And so I'm so much humbled to stand in front of you this afternoon. If time will allow, maybe you just say 1 or 2 things as I conclude. So as Zanaco, being a bank and an institution that looks at money and the wealth of the nation, one of the key aspects that I would like to look at this morning as I do my presentation is a very simple topic and subject on financial literacy, all right? So financial literacy means knowing how to use your money wisely, how to earn it, how to save it, how to spend it, and how to protect it. So we are all here this afternoon, or where we are as professionals, because we are employed for one simple reason, because we want to make money. Unless otherwise, I do not know, maybe there are just some people that are employed and they just want to work for free. Maybe I would ask that question to our fellow different professionals. Do you want to work for free? No. So you are also in school today because at the end of it all, you want to earn an income. And as Zanaco, we make sure that we put you first and safeguard your money. But one of the things that you need to do is to have this knowledge on financial literacy. So in financial literacy, we teach about budgeting. Budgeting is planning what to do with your money. It helps you to control instead of losing the money. So where you are, you need to know that budget is a simple plan for your money that guides what you do, what you use it for. Some of the key principles of budgeting: number 1, know how much money you have. When you're coming from home, your parents give you what they call pocket money. You need to know how much money you have and how you are going to utilize it while you are in school. The other principle is you need to know how you must spend it. When you come to school, sometimes there's a lot of peer pressure and there's a lot of bad vices and bad company. So sometimes you are tempted to misuse the money that your parents had to work hard for them to earn it. And so as a pupil, as a student, you need to know how to use the money. Put your needs first, all right? You put your needs first, make sure that first the fees are paid, books are bought, and food comes later. Don't put food first, but food comes what? Later. All right. So you also leave some money for saving. So as an ACO, even as you are employed for our teachers, those are in different professionals, the doctors, the engineers, we also inculcate the culture of saving. So we do savings, and as an ACO, we have different savings products and investment products that will be able to help and save up for the future. So those discussions, we can do them later. You also avoid wasting money. You avoid wasting money on things that you don't need certain things. Some of us love entertainment so much. Some of us love to go out so much. We even sneak out of school and go and shine when we go in Mose and put black tables. When you go to Mose, everyone knows you as a cheap spender. So as an ACO, since we are putting you first, we're here this morning to give you this simple discussion that we want you to make sure that you take care of the money, all right? Now, quickly, the spending and saving aspect or wasting aspect. What do you save for? Why should you save? So you should save for school trips. I know that you have educational trips. We allow you and we encourage you to save for those trips. You also save for your own shoes. Sometimes it's not your parents to buy you everything that you need to buy. Sometimes from the little money that you are making or when you come to school, you can save for shoes. You can also save for gifts. I don't know if you have gift exchange here, but you can also save for gifts to your teachers for doing a better job and teaching you well. I like that. You also save for what? Emergencies. Now, use your savings, and you can also save your savings in a simpler way. Since you are in school, you can use what we call piggy banks, where you store up your money and you make sure that you are making progress and you are prompt and deliberate about it. You also budget to save. Save a little each week. Avoid impulse buying. Now, impulse buying, for those that do not know, is where you are walking in the streets and you find a very nice dress. You never thought about getting it. You just look at it and say it's beautiful, you buy. Impulse buying is where your friends tell you, let's go to Lusaka over the weekend. You don't even have a program. You go and begin to buy shoes and do a lot of shopping for things that you never planned for. So I'm here to challenge you and advise you should avoid impulse buying. Money and the environment. So as Zanako, we also encourage you to use your money wisely by doing what? By looking at the resources around you. I'm glad that we have Zesto here. And one of the ways that also you can utilize and use your money safely is by switching off the lights. Some of us are careless with how we leave our lights on. You switch off the lights. Use water bottles or lunch boxes to carry your snacks instead of buying food everywhere. Don't litter around. So what are my key takeaways in my presentation? As a pupil, you need to be smart with money. So me who works for the bank, I'll tell you that when we are counting stacks of money, we don't get moved because money is stationary to us. Money is just like paper to us. I like the manager from Indo who mentioned that you need to be what? Disciplined if you want to be a banker. So for us, money is just like paper. It's like a piece of paper. So I can be left with 5 billion alone. I will not do anything. I will not be moved because I'm wired to work for you and to just make sure I safeguard the resources because money is not ours. Needs come first, like I mentioned. Save a little. Don't waste money or resources. Protect your money from your friends. Sometimes your friends, they know that you're coming from a rich family. They'll always pester you and come to you and ask for money from me. Sometimes it's not wise to give money anyhow. You need to know that I've budgeted this money and it must see me up to, you go into week 13, days of Noah, you need to make sure that you keep that money until the very end. So the last point is smart money make you get proper choices and protect yourself and make sure that you have a formidable future. Thank you very much. I think under minutes, may I allow Mr. Chalema just to say something about Zanako and what I was presenting. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I think you have all enjoyed yourselves, huh? Yeah, so now I want you to say the you first with that vibe. Okay? I'm going to count 1 up to 4, then you say you first. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4. You first. But you're not pointing. You say, I want you to point and say you first. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4. You first. Thank you. So for me, I'll talk about what it is that you need if you want to be a banker. How many people are interested so far to do banking? Yeah, thank you. So if you want to do a banker, firstly, like my colleague mentioned, we want you to have mathematics, English, and many other subjects. That's the beginning. So it starts from you at grade 12, you need to pass mathematics. Because we can't employ somebody who doesn't know how to count. Not so. Is that correct? If you don't know how to count, can you manage money? Can you be a cashier? It means you not be counting or you not be paid properly. So you need to pass mathematics as a priority. Then other subjects follow. Then besides that, you also need to have at least a degree. That's why you have to make sure that you do well at grade 12, then other things will follow. Otherwise, everything has been said. Just want to thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much to our sponsors. We hope to see you next year again. So at this point, we are about to break out for our sessions. Like I said earlier on, after the sessions, we'll proceed for lunch at the dining. All of us, then our teachers, invited guests, accompanying teachers will have their lunch here at the staff room. So if you go out through this door, as you exit the school, there are 2 buildings, one on your left, one on your right. So for those who want to listen to agroeconomics and trade, IT, farming and agriculture, banking and finance, engineering, entrepreneurship, defense and security, on your right. This is where we have the senior classes. Then those who want to look at monitoring and evaluation, medicine, journalism, media, and even in Horn College is also set on the left side. But please ensure, make time to attend almost all classes so that you've got an insight in almost everything. Then to our colleagues who have made various presentations, please, we can ensure we are available at the aforementioned locations. Those who have not spoken, but they have said they will prevail over a certain district, we can also proceed there. So at this point, before we close, I would like to invite Mr. Koma for a vote of thanks on behalf of the Alumni Association.
Good afternoon again. I don't like speeches, but I just want to thank Headmaster, the whole school staff, the alumni, and the sponsors. We value, and I'm sure next year you'll be there with us. More money, so that, and I want to see more of you. We thank everybody who attended, and to you, ladies and gentlemen, please, as you break off to these dedicated sessions, it is very, very important that you ask the right questions. Please don't be shy. Speak up. And then this is all very few opportunities that you guys have. Not everybody in the country have an opportunity for people to come and speak for you. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. The other important activity, like I mentioned, lunch. So at the sound of the siren, that's when you know now it's time to go and have our lunch at the dining. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming. May we be outstanding as we go out. DJ, hit us with some music. Just one announcement again. Those who carry chairs, please, as you go out, you can go with the chair to the classroom where you are putting it. You may have classes without chair. Thank you.